Hey, what's going on, guys? Petey here. So today we're going to be talking about Season 4 that's just about to release, and everything that we know is coming with it at this point. So without further ado, let's get into it. First off, we just got this announcement in game. Basically, the server's going to shut down, and there's going to be a game update in the next couple hours from when you guys see this video being posted. So pretty interesting. I talked to David about it, and he said that there's going to be some UI changes after this maintenance, and then Season 4 will be officially released on the second date, which is August 23rd at 8 a.m. UTC. If you guys aren't familiar, that is European time. So for me, being in the United States, it's about 6 hours ahead of me. So it's going to be early in the morning on the 23rd of August. Now, during that's when we're going to get these features. So we're going to see the new map. We're going to get new camouflages, portraits, league emblems, and an officer. We're going to see a battlefield recap, and then new interfaces for the event, inventory, and battle management, or manual. So without further ado, let's look at some of the things we're going to be seeing. So this stuff has been coming out on Facebook and their Instagram. If you guys don't follow that, lucky you follow me, because I'm going to show you. So the very first thing we have is the Strat skin. Now this is the first Strat skin of its kind, and man, it looks freaking cool. Sadly, I talked to David about this, and I asked if it's going to be permanent. This was maybe 3-4 weeks ago, and he confirmed that it's not a permanent skin. It's going to be a 30-day skin. So kind of upsetting there, but still, you get a Strat skin, and it looks pretty awesome. Next, we have our Avro skin. Now, he didn't confirm if this one's going to be permanent or not. I'm guessing it will be, unless he has another skin hidden. Usually they like to give out permanent skins with the season pass. So, potentially the Avro skin here. But it's weird because there's already a tiger skin for Season 2. So, I'm not too sure. But I guess we'll see. We'll see in a couple days. Next up, we have our League Emblem. We got the Flying Eagle here. Pretty cool League Emblem. Basically, you unlock this and you can place it as your League emblem forever. I believe it's permanent. Pretty cool. Next, we have our 2 officer portraits. The first one is our man. Looks like a Navy portrait. Looks pretty solid. And then the next one, we have a female. She looks like an aviator, some type of pilot. Pretty solid skin here. This might take the place of my Abram skin that I've been so accustomed to lately. But so pretty cool features across the board there. Next, we're going to get into the new feature called Battlefield Recap. So I already made a full video on this. You can check it out if you'd like to. I give all my thoughts and opinions on it. But basically what this is a way for you to automatically capture different fights that happen throughout the field. So basically it goes on battle score gained or lost. So if you guys have big armies and you clash them into each other, it's going to highlight that as a significant event, and then you can go back and watch it at some point in time. They haven't given too much information about this. We're going to see it in a couple days, and this is going to be pretty cool to be able to, like, if you forget to record before a fight or whatever it may be, this will be pretty freaking cool feature. So, and then also just a plug, whenever you guys do, if you get a cool fight, if you want it to be seen, make sure you plug in hashtag World Warfare Epic in either the title or the description, so that way it'll show up whenever you click the videos tab on the World Warfare game and people can watch your clip. So yeah, next up we have the new map. So here's one picture of it that we got released pretty early, and then here's another picture that just came out yesterday on the announcements. So this is pretty clearly a realistic map, and I'm really excited to see that they're going into more realistic maps. This is a picture of the Atlantic, kind of broken up in North America, but actually everywhere. But it's the first realistic map they're doing, which is really exciting. I can see them going from this and potentially doing like a European theater map or an African theater map or the Pacific. They can do a lot of different things with this. But just looking at this and then looking at a couple more photos, like this one, for example, this is one of the islands out in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. And holy cow, this thing is absolutely jam-packed. You'll notice a ton of rocket launchers, which means that this place isn't even safe from like Navy. Like Navy doesn't have attack range. Navy doesn't have enough attack range to outrange the rockets on this island. So this is going to be a fight to take. And then it looks like there's 4 bunkers on it too, which don't really have stats. My impression of this map, just from what I've seen so far, is it seems like kind of an Aegean. I never know how to pronounce that map, but the newest Rebel map that just came out, Aegean, where you can click on each unit and it'll tell you the full description, tell you the stats, and then it'll tell you what you get for killing it. So this might be one where you can go in here and kill off these rockets, and you have like a 25% chance to get those rockets as armament, and so you can get rockets very quickly. It might be. That's what I think they would do here. But even if not, this looks like a pretty decked out freaking base. And then the turrets only look to be level 5 to 10, maybe? They might be level 20. I'm not 100% sure. Let me look at it. I got some 20 turrets in game. Oh, they might be level 20. I don't know. But basically, it's going to be pretty hard to take this island. You might need a league mate or two. So pretty interesting. Our next picture, we have just some ships followed by some jets, and it looks like bombers. I can't really recognize what kind of bombers those are. Are those Mitsubishis? Those kind of look like Mitsubishis. Let me check real quick. They have single engines. Yeah, they look like Mitsubishis. So some Navy killer bombers. I'm sure they're level 5, just floating out in the ocean. Pretty interesting. And then last but not least, they put a little red, a red square rectangle. There we go. Around these 2 things up at the top, these 2 icons, and they say these are the new buffs. So I'm going to pull up the patch notes. You guys aren't going to be able to see, but I'm just going to kind of read off what they've said about this. So hold on, let me pull it up. There it is. So it says, you may have noticed some special icons on the top. These are 2 special effects for a map. One is a bonus, the other is a penalty. There are 6 bonuses and 6 penalties in the random pool for now. They will generate randomly on every map, so you will see different effects on different maps. Decide how to expand your territories wisely on every map. So it looks like you don't earn these. It's just as soon as you get into the field, these effects are given, and they've given no information on what these effects are, and they're applicable to every single battlefield. So this is going to change the way that World Warfare is played, and this will probably bring new life to usually the same old boring maps. If they go crazy with these, it could be quite crazy. I don't know what they could do. I don't know. It talks about decide how to expand your territories wisely. It might be territory based. It might be like speed buffs. It might be attack bonuses. It might be like extra oil. Like I have no idea what this could be. But it says there's 6 different bonuses and 6 penalties. I couldn't even imagine what the penalties are. So this is something that they just kind of dropped today, and actually yesterday, and gave a little bit of context, but like, I don't know, man. I feel like this season 4 is going to be a little ridiculous. They're adding a bunch of stuff, and they have the promise of the map, battlefield recap, and then these buffs. It's pretty crazy. I guess we'll see how it plays out whenever we get there. So we're waiting until August 23rd, probably sometime in the mid-morning, depending on where you're in the world. So it's going to be very interesting to see. But I appreciate you guys watching, getting my feedback on it. I hope you guys learned something. And that's about it. Yeah, so appreciate it. PD out.